Shishani, du hast in den letzten Wochen nicht nur deine Musik, durch deine Musik es in die Schlagzeilen gebracht, sondern auch damit, dass du auch aufgestanden bist und gesagt hast, pass mal auf, hier läuft irgendwas nicht richtig. Das ging da im weitesten Sinne um die Musikindustrie hier in Namibia. Siehst du da auch, dass da dein Arrangement Früchte mit sich bringt?
Yes, I think I have a problem with knowing that a lot of people see the same problems, but nobody says anything. And we just swallow it and we smile and we're happy for anything that is given to you. When I know that just by speaking out and coming together, you can actually tackle some problems. Because everybody's speaking about, let's boost the industry, let's grow the industry, let's, bring Namibia on the map. So there are people that are doing that job, and of course in any industry, in any music industry, I'm not saying Namibia is a bad, place at all. You have it all over the world, but especially in Namibia, where the scene is so small and everybody knows everybody, and you come across the same problems. We shouldn't be afraid to just name the problems and try to solve it, instead of just accepting that this is the reality and there's no other way out. That's like Nelson Mandela would say, apartheid is apartheid, that's just the way it is. I'm gonna sit down and accept this. He didn't. So the same thing with us, with anything that's happening. You can change your reality, This is just, unfortunately, how it is. People cheating other people, mistreating them, stealing money from them, from musicians, from artists, from other people as well, outside of the arts industry. So it's something that we should just talk about and try to tackle, and not just leave these people and let them get away with it. Why? We should try to confront, not to blame and to make problems, but just to see, like, this is a problem, identify it and find a solution.
Do you think that can really change? Do you think that because the scene is so small here and the market is so small, so what do you expect when everything would be like in your wishes?
Well, I don't think it's more about quality that we bring out. You can have a very small place in the world, but they make amazing music. Tobago, for example, and everybody knows carnival music all over the world. It's a very small place. And I feel like we have great talent, so we just have to find the right ways to promote it. But of course, you can't, promote something if internally it's not working. So especially now, like I said, the industry is small. There are some hiccups. It's just about, naming them. I don't expect things to flow easily, because it never has and it probably never will be. But these are just very obvious problems that can, in my opinion, be dealt with in an obvious way as well. So it's not, a mysterious problem hanging in the air and we don't know how to deal with this. No, it's very clear. We must educate people that organize arts events on what it takes to make art, because people just think you're there with your little guitar and you're, floating around and you don't have a life and you don't have bills to pay. But they don't see the hours of work you put into, composing, rehearsing, running around, traveling, getting all these things just to be able to give those 5 minutes of music. People don't respect that whole process of making art. So once they understand it, and we can educate people on what it takes, we can, also let people understand and have more respect, so that they can also deal with you in a respectful manner and see that art is not some hippie thing. Art is work.
Work.
It's hard work, and it's not seen that way, so we must make people see it that way. Art is work.
Wäre das Teil der Lösung, wenn die namibischen Künstler sich zusammenschließen und in einem organisierten Verband in der einen oder anderen Richtung gemeinsam auftreten? Ist das Teil der Lösung? Arbeitet man daran?
Yes, actually the past 3 months I've been meeting with artists from all different kind of disciplines, so photography and theater and film, music, poetry, because we're dealing with the same challenges, basically. And it is up to us, if people don't see something, if they don't understand it, then it's up to us to show them what it actually means to make art and what we need and what we expect from people who want to run an industry. They must understand what it takes. So we have been getting together, we've been sharing ideas, and it's all about being devoted to, if you believe like what we do is worth it and people must understand it. It's just about meeting, organizing yourself professionally so that you can approach people and also show them that it's not just a matter of pointing fingers and blaming, but actually wanting to really boost the industry. Because the thing is, nobody knows Namibia and nobody knows what's happening in Namibia. And I think it's time that they do know. So, and all of us feel the same way. So that's why we've been getting together, because in the end we want to promote and we want to, share everything we're doing with the rest of the world, just like the rest of the world is sharing it with us. So I think the time is just right. We're there, we know what we have to offer, we're just, organizing ourselves and trying to boost the industry in whatever way we can. And people can support us by liking our Facebook page, Artist Revolution Trust Namibia. So if you like the page, then you stay updated about all the meetings we're having, all the events, because we're going to organize our own events, where you can meet different artists, workshops, all kinds of activities, and also now in our process of, trying to name the problems as they are. Anybody who's interested in helping and supporting, you can jump on board. Just go to the Artist Revolution Trust Namibia on Facebook.